In my life as a judge, I used to go to National Judicial Academy as a resource person. But beyond that, I never had any teaching experience. But last 3 months have really taught me number of things and beautiful facets of life. When you are amongst the law students, budding lawyers, they have so many questions, they have so many suggestions, so many thought-provoking ideas which they share with you. And that's when you realize that legal education is boundless. It cannot be limited in any dimension. I have been taking a particular course concerning affirmative action under the Constitution. And in that capacity, we have come across number of articles, number of judgments, and comparative study on the point. And what I told my students is that the affirmative action under the Constitution of this country is far better in qualitative terms than whatever has been attempted in some of the foreign jurisdictions. And when we realize that, we find the fine legal inputs which had come through our founding fathers, their ideas, and especially Dr. Ambedkar. And that's when you realize what are the advantages of having a multidisciplinary approach. We all know Dr. Ambedkar had 4 doctoral degrees, including doctorates in history, economics, social sciences. It was the experience which he gathered, the study that he conducted, which enriched his vision. And that vision, with the help of all the founding fathers, got translated in what we now call ourselves a beautiful document which has the vision and which has stood the test of time. We all know our freedom struggle was dominated by lawyers. All our social scientists, they had laid great emphasis on education. Persons like Mahatma Jyotiba Phule or Lokmanya Bal Gangadhar Tilak, apart from anything else, they also were responsible for spreading the light of education. Education has always been taken in our ethos, in our country, in our culture, to be the tool for enlightenment, emancipation. That's why we always believe in this. Asatoma Sadgamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya. Or even our teachings actually say in Bhagavad Gita, Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasas jnana dhyanam vishishyate. Dhyanat karma phalatyagas tyaga chantiranantaram. So therefore, this is what we have always taken knowledge and education to be the tools. It is for this reason that the Supreme Court went to the extent of saying that right to education is part of your right to life. And this is when the Parliament had not taken the step of putting right to education in the Fundamental Rights chapter. So the initiative was from the judiciary to say that right to education must be part of your fundamental right. That's the education in general. Today we stand, we have completed 75 years. We have seen legal education. I stepped out of the law school about almost 40 years back. The kind of education that I received as compared to the present one, I can simply say it was very, very rudimentary. We hardly had any kind of moot courting. If at all there was only moot court competition, that was only one. Today you have moot courting touching upon various subjects like human rights, international criminal law, IPR subjects, arbitration, commercial law, Our students are now taking giant strides in various directions. It is high time now that we expand ourselves. We go beyond the normal boundaries. And that's where the subjects such as multidisciplinary action or interdisciplinary thinking is something which is required. Many of our laws, with the development in last about say 25 years or so, the legal practice is not confined to normal civil or criminal litigations. You have intellectual property as a great subject with huge dimensions. You have even say, for instance, medical negligence. It has made such giant strides in that particular discipline itself. You have trademarks and patents where perhaps a person who has engineering knowledge would be a great asset. It is that kind of interdisciplinary thinking which will take the legal practice in coming years to greater heights. And I like this approach, and I must say that I feel privileged to be part of this inaugural ceremony where great thinking has gone behind the establishment of this law school, which is captured by that eagle soaring at great heights and seeing the rising sun from an altitude. Look at the kind of that particular emblem itself captures what exactly BITS Law School will stand for and stands for. I wish BITS Law School great success. Success not in just having numbers, success in spreading the legal education in every single nook and corner. Create legal professionals with far greater vision who have that soared high in the skies and who have witnessed this rising sun on a number of occasions and who are inspired by those ideals and ideas. Thank you so much. Wish you all the best. Thank you.